Check. Check. Is this working? Okay, cool. What's up, guys? What's up, YouTube? Constant Gamer here. And I just wanted to tell you guys that I'm sick, and that's kind of cool. So I want to tell you guys a little story too. This is a fun one. So I worked at Walmart, right? Or I don't think I work there anymore. I'll get to that in a second. So they have a point system, right? You get to 5 points, you're fired, whatever. So I had like 4.5, right? So I was sick the other day. I was throwing up, shit like that. Like, why the fuck would I want to work like that? So the manager lady was like, let's just call her F, She was like, oh, well, I'm gonna have to point you. And I was like, alright. Like, so it's not what I want, but, it's whatever. And then she goes, you got a PPTO, which is protected paid time off. And I was like, yeah. So she had me put in all 5 hours that I'd built up. And then she goes, and then she had me stay till lunch, which, keep in mind, I'm there from 10 p.m. to like 7 a.m. is my shift. So she had me stay till like fucking 2 a.m., and feeling like straight ass. And then, I go home. And whatever. I had to walk home, but like that's because I forgot to use the actual. I tried calling my mom through Snapchat because she would have been the one to pick me up because my car's got like a shitty tire, and it's on a donut, but I've already used that donut quite a bit, so I don't know if it would have lasted, because it definitely would have lasted to get me into town. I don't know about getting back out of town though. So I just had her take me, and so I could have used the phone in the store and just kind of forgot. So I called her through Snapchat, no answer. I decided to walk home through the highway, which took a while. It's about like a 3-hour walk, and it's like fucking 50 degrees out. Definitely didn't make things easier. I tell you what. It was still humid at that temperature, which was fucking wild. Not super humid, but just enough to bother me. So I get home, right? This would have been like a day or two ago. So this would have been like 2 days ago. So I go to sleep, right? Because I had gotten there at like 5 a.m. Gotten to the house at around that time. So I go to sleep. I wake up. It's 8 p.m. the next day. So this is quite a long ramble, actually. This story is taking longer than I thought it was. But anyway, I'm gonna keep going. So I wake up at 8 p.m. the next day, which my normal schedule is. I wake up around 5, then at around 5 p.m. Then I get dressed at like 8 p.m., leave the house at 9 p.m., head to work. Because I get there at like 9:20, and then I just sit in the break room till 10, which is when shift starts. Stayed there till 7, rinse. And then after shift on 7, I would then go to the gym with a buddy from work, and then go home, sleep, rinse and repeat. So that's my normal schedule. I have no time for fucking anything, basically. So what I do is what was I saying? Oh yeah. So I wake up and I'm like, oh fuck, man, like I'm gonna have to go back into work. So I complain about it for a while, and then eventually I just say fuck it and call in. I've already used my 2 call-ins of the year because they're so generous with the amount they give you a year. You can only call in twice throughout the entire year. Like, stupid shit. Like, I'm sick more often than that. It's like that's like a very I feel like 2 per month feels more more necessary, you know, like 2 per year. It's like, yeah, I know, for like one of them, like for F, you know, she would probably, if she felt bad, would probably literally fucking not show up for like a week and be perfectly fine, you know. But anyway, so I go to the, so instead of that, I go back to sleep after that, you know. I go to the clinic the next day, and so I was, you know, at the clinic. They said it wasn't COVID, but it wasn't the flu. So they have no clue what they marked it as like acute virus or some shit on the paper. They have no idea what the hell I have. So I don't even know what the hell I have. It's like, you know, coughing, running like nose, you know, sore throat, headache, shit like that. It's all sorts of fucked up, and throwing up. But from what they said, it's not COVID or the flu, so I don't know what the hell I have. But so I got a doctor's note, right? And then I go to we go to eat after that. You know, I didn't really eat much. You know, I was at the Chinese place here in town. Fucking love that place, but man, I could barely fucking stomach like more than a plate. I felt so damn disappointed in myself, but for that one. But then like so I had my mom take the doctor's note to Walmart, as well as go pick up my prescription, because they gave me like Zofran or something. So I go off, and I head home, you know. Yeah, and then this was literally like maybe like 3 or 4 hours ago that this next part happened, which is my mom comes in my room, tells me that Walmart apparently doesn't accept doctor's notes, which, you know, if you have a note from your doctor saying why you couldn't come into work, you know, to prevent you from getting fired, that's kind of the whole point of it. So if they don't accept that, then like I'm assuming I'm fired, but I have no clue, to be honest. I mean, I gave them the doctor's note. They didn't accept it. That's their problem, not mine. You know, I took all the steps I needed to take. They sure don't give a shit, though. So, basically, moral of the story is like, you know how I constantly tell you guys that, like, why I want YouTube as a job? Let's tack this story as one of those reasons. Because, like, man, like, because for you guys, A, I don't have to worry about getting doctor's notes, and B, you know, if I like put out something on like the community tab or some shit, being like, hey guys, you know, I'm sick, you know, probably be a hot minute before I record something, then, you know, you guys are gonna be like, oh, okay, cool, fine, whatever, you know, you go girl, like, whatever. So like, so yeah, but I guess Walmart doesn't give a shit, so that's cool. But also, dude, like, just as an added fact, dude, everything has been falling the fuck apart for me, and that's fantastic. Like, think about it, right? So, I got a car recently, and I somehow ran over something somewhere. Don't know what I ran over, because it wasn't in the tire. So my tire's flat, which is why I have the donut on there. I don't have any other spare tire. All the tire places have been closed. Plus, me being sick, it's the fact of, like, you know, I don't want to just go running around everywhere. I don't feel like it. So, that's fun. On top of that, my car payments are like $100 a month. You know, it's cheap as hell. But it's like, now I probably now I can't afford that. You know? I can't afford my gym membership either, but I mean, that's whatever, but because I was going consistently. I was going every day, man. I was ready. But this past month has been straight garbage for me. The only good thing that happened out of this month was I turned 21, and that's like barely an accomplishment. So yeah, I guess I kind of just wanted to tell you guys what was going on. which explains why I haven't been uploading. It's mainly because I don't have time to, because my schedule working at Walmart is straight ass. I'm there for 9 hours, but since they count lunch as clocking out, so you don't get paid for that hour. So you're there for 9, but you're technically only there for 8. You know, it's stupid as hell the way they do it. It's dumb. I'd rather just get paid for the full 9 hours. That's what, another $16 they have to pay me? Like that's like fucking nothing. But don't want to take the cursed shekels from the fucking dead body of Sam Walton, because that narcissist had to name the store after himself. Like, since his name is Sam Walton, he named literally Sam's Club and Walmart after himself. The dude was so narcissistic that not only did he make 2 stores that are literally the same fucking place, but he named them both after himself, and that is fucking wild. But anyway, like, yeah, I just kind of wanted to discuss why my life sucks ass. And but yeah, like I said, I always talk about like how I want YouTube as a job. This is exactly the reason why I want YouTube as a job so desperately. Besides the fact of like Walmart is the highest paying job around here unless I get factory job, and Walmart only pays like $15.50, $16.50 if you're on overnight. You get $1 differential, which is what I was on. But that's the highest paying job unless you go to factories, which then shoot up to like 22. But fuck, working in a factory, they're gonna be more strict about shit than Walmart is. Walmart acts like they're a factory with how strict they are. But yeah, so son of a bitch. So yeah, at least, you know, if I had YouTube as a job, I don't gotta worry. You know, I know I'm making good money. Hell, even if I'm making basically nothing, as long as I can make $2,400 a month, you know, which is about how much I was making at Walmart. If I can make that much, or even a little bit more a month, you know, that's fine with me. I literally have to make the bare minimum. Just enough that, you know, I can support myself, you know, as if I was still working at Walmart, you know. Just because the pay there was nice, but, like, I mean, it could have been better, but, like, whatever. So, yeah. So now I'll say it for the 1800th time in the past, like, month. You know, if you guys can get me to, like, 1,000 subs, we literally have met the requirements in every other way. I just need you guys to help me raise that sub count. That's all I want. We need to build this community just a bit more, at a bare minimum, and then we're all good to go. We're setting sail, baby. You know, it's gonna be fantastic. And I've got something super cool planned for the 1,000 sub special. I don't know if I'll do a 500 sub special. I was thinking about it, but I don't know if I will. I might just wait till the 1,000 sub for it. But yeah, so got some cool stuff planned for future videos like that. So as long as you guys get me there, you know, that forces me to actually make that video instead of saying which right now I say I have an idea. I actually don't, but like, I mean, if you guys get on the ball about that, then I'll probably end up getting on the ball of actually coming up with an idea of something really cool to do. So, yeah, that's kind of what this video was. It ended up dragging out like 10 minutes longer than I was actually expecting this video to be completely honest. So, yeah, but that's kind of all I wanted to bitch and complain about. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Later.